It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Washington Huskies. Washington wants to go quickly.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on the...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense...
Can anyone catch him? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. This time on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throwing right. Hauls it in. Nothing but green ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's right on target. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Using his feet. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick-6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He wants to pass it on second down. Going up top. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense. But don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Now, a fourth down.
Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 88.
These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to...
And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Northwestern. What a play by this defense with the pick-6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
Northwestern.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Bleed the clock.
Off play action. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. It's complete! Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over. They get the win. On to next week.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.